What is good, guys? Today I'll be going through and showing you how to actually get good results for your clients in SMMA, because without good results, you will lose clients easily and never make any money in this game, even if you were signing clients each and every month. This is exactly how we run ads in our 120K a month agency, so you can just copy us and get great results for your clients. I'll be going through how to properly launch Facebook ad campaigns, so let's go ahead and dive in. All right, guys, today I'll be going through how we run our Facebook ads, and obviously this is on a new ad account because we want to hide our client information and all that stuff. So I'll be going through this on a new ad account. I'll be going through how we run ads on Facebook. Obviously, this might be different than some other people, but this is just the way that we run ads in our 120K a month agency and what has worked for us, guys. So let's go ahead and dive in. And the first thing that you guys will want to do is create the campaign. So once we create the campaign, you guys will want to select the leads campaign. In SMMA, you guys will always be doing leads campaign, unless if you guys are doing like an awareness campaign or anything like that. But that won't make you guys that much money. You guys will be wanting to get leads for your clients, guys. So you guys will always want to be selecting leads. So go ahead and select leads campaign. And from there, do not do recommended settings, because this will just waste a bunch of your money and you guys do not want to do that. So I always do manual leads campaign. So just do manual leads campaign and set everything up for yourself, because if you do recommended settings, it'll just waste a bunch of your money for your clients and you guys do not want that. So we'll go ahead and click continue here. And then from here, you guys want to give your campaign a name. So we can just do like solar campaign. And just to break all this down, it goes by like you have your campaign level, and then you have your ad set level, and then you have your ad level. So the way that we do it is we have one campaign and we have multiple different ad sets within the campaign, and then we have one ad per each ad set. And then this is so we can track everything really properly and make sure that the tracking and everything is good. And I'll go through the tracking and everything on this video later on as well. But that's just how the campaign structure is on Facebook. So yeah, you'll have the campaign, you'll have the ad set, and then you'll have the ad level. And we'll go through them one by one, and I'll go through all the settings and everything you need for each one. So on the campaign level, all you realistically need to do is just name your campaign. And some people like to do Advantage campaign budget, but I personally don't like doing this. I like having the budget on the ad set level and setting a specific budget per each ad set. So obviously this comes down to like personal preference, and you can test it out both ways to see what works better for you. But I've always just done it on the ad set level because I like to scale up different ad sets, and I don't want the overall campaign budget to be affected by that if there's just really one particular ad that's crushing it, and I want all the spend to just be on that one. So I specifically only do ad set level budgets, but that's completely up to you guys. You guys can test both, see what works best for you guys. But this is just what has worked for us in our agency. So we always do it on the ad set level. So all you really need to do on the campaign level is just name your campaign, and then we'll get into the ad set right now. And what you guys will want to do on the ad set level is name your ad set, and name it based on the ad you're going to have on the ad set. And this will make more sense later on once we set up the URL parameters for each ad. And so what you guys will want to do is just name the ad. So for example, if it was just like solar image ad 1, and you guys were advertising in Texas, so it would just be something like that. So solar image ad 1 Texas, just have it named like that. And then for the conversion, we always do landing pages. So select website, because we figured out that the quality is a lot higher once you do landing pages opposed to instant forms, because people can just go through and spam instant forms a lot easier than they can with landing pages. So that's why we like going ahead and just doing website. And it's a little bit more of a setup in the beginning, but it's pretty easy. So we always just do landing pages, and like a simple landing page, in which we like to use is just like a simple landing page with like act quickly, and then like a headline of like who you're targeting, and then like the offer, and then just take this brief 30-second survey. And then you guys will just have like a quick survey that you create in like Go High Level to qualify and disqualify the leads. So that's all the landing page is essentially. And what you guys will want to do is go ahead and click website, and then you can leave the maximized number of conversions there. And then what you guys will probably need to do is set up a pixel for the website, and I'll link a video down below to help you set up the pixel and everything like that. But basically, essentially what you got to do is click create new data set, and then name your pixel. And then what you guys will want to go like within this, you guys will want to go set up like the events for the pixel. So once you guys have created that pixel, what you guys will want to do like within that pixel is create a conversion event. And what you guys will want to do, and the one that makes the most sense for SMMA, is leads. So once you guys set up that, it'll have like the pixel, and then you guys will be able to select lead right here. Obviously this is inactive because I haven't set up this pixel for this account yet. But yeah, so that's what you guys will want to do in terms of like the pixel, so you guys can track everything properly on Facebook. And when you do like the conversion event as lead, it'll track all the leads that have come in through Facebook, and it's pretty accurate on the Facebook Ads Manager type of things, like when you do this type of thing in terms of tracking. So yeah, I'll just set up the pixel, and then set up the event as lead, and then you guys will be all good to go from there, guys. And then you guys don't need to really mess with cost per result. And I would avoid using dynamic creative. It doesn't really make too much sense. So I'll just go ahead and leave that off. And then for the daily budget on the ad set, it depends on like the type of client and how much spend they're doing. But like a good one to start out with is like $25 a day. We are up to like $100 a day for our tests, but it just depends how much spend you guys are spending. So a good one would just be around like $25 a day for the first ad set, just to see like if it's working well, if the stats and everything look good on it. So I'll just set it as like $25 a day to start. And then once you guys figure out which ones are working, then you could scale it up to like $50 or $75 or $100 a day once you guys see it's bringing in leads and actually converting, right? So that's what you guys want to do on the budget and schedule. And then for the targeting, you just want to go through and update like your location. So for example, if you're targeting in Texas, you'll just type in Texas or whatever city you're targeting and just go ahead and click that. And then based on that, I would not mess with anything else around here. You guys will want to leave the reach more likely to respond to your ads off, because if you have that selected, it will bring people in that are interested in visiting Texas and things like that, and you guys don't want that. But one thing that you guys will want to double check when you guys duplicate ad sets is that'll automatically be selected. Sometimes you guys want to double check and make sure that's off for each one, because that'll bring in a bunch of unqualified leads that your client doesn't want if you guys have this specific option on. So that's all you really need to do for that. And then I'll leave all of these the same. The only time like you would mess with it is if you guys want to be targeting like women over 30. And if you guys want to do that, what you guys will need to do is select original audience options and click use original audience. And then as you guys can see here, that's where you can go through and say like if you were only targeting women above 30, what you guys want to do is like 30 through 65 plus, and then select like women down here. But if you guys don't need that, I would just recommend leaving everything as is and using the Advantage Plus audience, guys, because that's what works best, honestly. And Facebook's AI and algorithm is so good at showing the ads to the correct people. So I'll just leave all of that the same when you guys do all of this. And then honestly, I'll just select all and then leave this at like the normal range, guys. So I'll just leave all that the same unless you guys need to get really nitty gritty in terms of everything. But that's essentially what I would do for the ad set targeting, and just honestly not mess with it too much. Honestly, we never do interest based or anything like that. So I'll just leave all the interests off and let Facebook's AI and algorithm determine who to show it to, because it's so good at that and it's so advanced nowadays that you guys do not need interest or anything like that. And you guys only need to be messing with like the demographics if you need to, or the location as well. So that's pretty much all you need on the ad set level. And we are good to go on to the ad level, guys. So that is the ad set level. Let's go on to the ad level. All right, guys. So now we are on the ad level. And honestly, the ad name doesn't matter too much. We honestly don't mess with it too much because we track everything based on the ad set. So what we want to do is go ahead and just go down here. And what you guys will want to do is set up your creative. So whether it's an image ad or video ad, for this example, I think there's already an image ad in here. So we'll go ahead and do image ad. And then just leave all this for now. And then what you guys want to do is just go through, select the image ad, and then I would always do original for this. So you can just go ahead and do original for all of this. And then I turn all of these off because I feel like they just hurt the ad more than help it. So what you guys will need to do is just go through and turn all of this off. And then you are good to go there. So you guys have your image ad on there now. So what you guys want to do now is add in like any primary text. So you can just add in like a primary text. And I have a video going over like the ad copy and like headline and everything. So I can link that video below as well. It's my last video before this one. So just go through and like copy in a ad copy, and you can use ChatGPT to help with the ad copy as well. So what you guys want to do is just add that in here. And then you're good to go with the ad copy, and then just like the headline, add in the headline. And then like in the beginning, like once you don't know like which ad copy is doing the best, what you guys can do is go in and add a text option and add in headline options, so you guys can A/B test them to see which one works better. So that's what I would go ahead and do in the beginning if you're just testing to see like which one performs better. So go ahead and do that in the beginning. And then this is pretty much all set there. And then next thing you guys will want to do is go ahead and add in like your landing page link. So for example, we have this one right here, and then you guys will want to go through and add that into like the website URL. And then this part is so critical, guys. If you guys want to actually be able to track all of your ads properly, is build a URL parameter, guys. So what you guys will want to go through here and is do like go to campaign name. Obviously, you could have campaign name, but the campaign name doesn't really do that much justice. So for the campaign name, what we do is go ahead and add in the ad set name. So it'll grab this solar image ad 1 Texas and add it into there. So like when you're tracking on Go High Level, when a lead comes in, it'll have that as like the campaign name. So like once your client comes back to you and is like, oh yeah, we closed X, Y, and Z leads, you'll be able to be like, oh yeah, that is attributed to like this specific ad. So you guys can know that, so you guys can know whether or not to double down on that ad. So it gets really granular in terms of like tracking everything. So like once you guys have this into place, you guys will easily be able to know which ads are bringing in the most conversions and everything like that, guys. So that is really crucial, and then all it'll look like is like a URL parameter at the end of it, and it'll have like the ad set name to track all of the ads in which are under the ad set, right? So that's what you guys will want to do to ensure that you guys have proper tracking in place, because this is so important, because even if leads are coming in for a particular ad, it doesn't mean that they'll drive the most conversions. So what you guys will need to do is make sure that you guys have proper tracking in place, and you guys will know which ads are bringing in the most conversions for your client, and then double down on those and just keep making more like those and just scale up that ad if it's bringing in a lot of conversions for your client. So that's pretty much it on the website URL. And then obviously you guys want to make sure like the pixel and everything's active, and that is just going through and making sure everything's active on that. That's pretty much it for the campaign setup and everything. And then obviously, like the biggest part is obviously the tracking and everything, and leaving the ad set targeting to be broad. But that's pretty much it, guys. It's pretty simple. The biggest thing is just testing out many different ads and have tracking for each ad to make sure which one is bringing in the most conversions for your client. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you got any value from this video, drop a like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, I'll drop my Calendly below. But that's all I had for you guys today. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Get to work, and peace.